Hey there, my scrappy friends. So I'm back today with what I hope is the one before the last video for the scrapbooking series for my summer project. It's feeling like a long project now. I mean, we all do this, right? We try to document our summer. We have a gazillion photos of our holidays, and it seems never ending. And now it's September, I've started working, and I'm getting a bit tired of scrapbooking these pictures at this point. But I did make a challenge with myself today. I kind of challenged myself, that I'm gonna finish it today. So it's Saturday afternoon. I did a session this morning and I filmed these 3 pages that I'm gonna show you now in this video. And I plan to upload these videos, make them visible today, and so delete them from my memory, so I have more space where to film more videos, and just finish it today. I think I only have a couple of pages left. So I'm starting with like a mini title page. I'm very happy that I managed to include our 5-day trip to Cantabria, which is in north of Spain, in my Malta traveler's notebook. So my summer has been documented in 2 journals and 2 traveler's notebooks, and I'm gonna store these in my simple stories Midori. So first thing that I want to mention is that I'm very happy to have used the Simple Stories one and not a Webster's Pages one, because I have really felt a big difference when it comes to the size of the page. The page is slightly wider, and it did give me more space to play, to use a lot of embellishments and write and just include more things, bigger pictures, and I'm really happy that I opted for this. As regards like everyday projects that I would document in a traveler's notebook, I don't really mind using a Webster's Pages one, but for the summer one where you kind of need that little bit more space, this was fantastic. So I did like a title page for this 5-day trip that we took to Cantabria, and I chose the 2 pictures that really kind of described the scenery where we were. So we went to a place which is called Los Picos de Europa. In English it would translate to the peaks of Europe. I don't know why they call it the peaks of Europe, because I don't think it's the highest point in Europe, but it's a place with beautiful mountain scenery. And we were staying in a little tiny village called Ojedo, and basically every day we did trips. So we did a 20-minute trip and we went to visit the mountains, then we did an hour trip and we went to the beach, and we really enjoyed our 5 days there. It was relaxed, and we just enjoyed being together. So this second page, the 2 pictures have nothing to do with each other. The one on the left is Laura having breakfast in the terrace, and I wanted to document that because Laura's like me. Every time that we have a little balcony that we can enjoy, we do. And she was having breakfast in the morning with the morning sun shining on her, and she was looking really cute. It was a little bit chilly in the mornings and in the evenings, but the weather was actually amazing. It's an area where it tends to rain a hell of a lot more than it does in the rest of Spain, because it's the north. So we were really lucky because it did not rain. It just showered a little bit the last day that we were in a place called Llanes, but it wasn't that big of a deal. We were going out and about, and when it rained we kind of stopped, but we really enjoyed it. Then the second picture is of me taking a photo of something on the floor. So there was a road in one of the villages where we went, and there was a poem written down on the road, on the pavement. And basically every few meters you would see a phrase or a few words of this poem. So as you were walking, you could read the poem, and I thought that was like super cool. And this one in particular, Mi Alma, translated to English, it would mean my soul, and it hit me. So I did want to take a picture of it with my feet showing, and just document it in my journal. As you can see, I embellished with some vellum, flowers and a butterfly, and because I used the glossy accents, I had it seep through the page. Do not use glossy accents in your traveler's notebooks. I really don't recommend this because it just seeps through the page. I think the Tombow doesn't though. This third page, I'm documenting the day that we went to Fuente de. So we were in Ojedo, 20 minutes away from Ojedo, there was Fuente de, and you could go up, I don't know the word for this. In Spanish, we call it teleférico, which is like a thing that takes you up on the mountains, like the ones they use in the skiing resorts. But this just took you up on the mountain to a beautiful place where you can see amazing mountain views. And we were so lucky that the weather was completely clear. So we were told that when it was cloudy, you couldn't see anything, that you just went up on the mountain and you just couldn't see anything. But this particular day, it was amazing. It was clear. We could see the clouds floating in between the mountains. And I have to say, for me, it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. It's probably one of the most amazing places that I've been in my life. And I'm really happy and really proud to say that I took my daughter. My daughter's still 9 years old and she's seen something this amazing in her life. For a girl from Malta, it doesn't really happen, because in Malta, Malta's a tiny island. We don't have mountains, we don't have hills. It's all very flat and lots of buildings. So for us, something like so amazing in nature is just amazing. I don't know how to explain it. And I did write a lot of journaling in this page because I did want to write about my feelings and everything I felt when we were there. And basically my husband and my daughter, they were hiking, so they were leaving and they were kind of saying, oh, we're gonna go and go on top of that mountain and on top of that mountain. And they were leaving me for 20-30 minutes and then coming back. But I just sat down and I enjoyed the view and I enjoyed the silence, and it was just amazing to be there. As you can see, the decoration is basically paper and stickers. I'm still using the Felicity Jane papers that I pre-prepared for this kit for summer, and I just have a few left. I used that paper with the leaves on it. I thought it was the best one for this place. And here I am embellishing with the stickers. I think it's from the Oasis collection or the Good Vibes. I'm not really sure at this point. I'm just trying to use up everything that I have on my desk. And this is another page with pictures taken in the same place, and they are my two favorite pictures that we took in that place. The first one, that's me in a Zen mode, enjoying just the view and the silence. And then we took a family picture that I truly, truly love. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I've been doing, but this time the pattern paper I decided to put on the right hand side because this notebook is getting pretty thick and it's getting a bit hard to turn the pages. So I put the pattern paper on the right hand side where it's still pretty flat, and now I'm using the One Canoe 2 stickers, which I've been meaning to use for a long time, but since they have this outdoorsy feel to them, I just couldn't figure out which pictures to use them with. So I thought they were just perfect for these pictures. I'm also using a few pattern papers from an old Maggie Holmes collection. Like this green one I would never use in a layout or in a project, but it was perfect for these pictures because it was in the scenery was full of green and it went really well with this pattern paper. And I'm going to embellish a little bit more. I'm going to put a couple of titles. One in a label that says Fuente de, which was the name of the village that you took this kind of thingy to go up on the mountains, which I can't think of the word at this moment. And then I'm gonna write Picos de Europa, which is the place, like the area that we were in. And here I am embellishing with a few stickers, some flowers. And basically that's it. As I said, I have a couple of pages left in this project, which I'm gonna try and do this afternoon and get it over and done with, because I'm really looking forward now to start scrapbooking, like everyday pictures, autumn, and obviously I am as excited about Christmas as most of you are. I'm excited to show you what I'm gonna use. I'm still kind of looking out for new things that come out in the shops to complete my kit. This is what I do every year, and then I have like an idea in my head about which kind of album I want to use. And besides that, I bought a few papers and embellishments from the Forever Fall collection from Simple Stories that I thought was like super cute, but I didn't want to buy a lot of stuff because it's very teensy, and as much as I like it, you can only use it so far, you know. Next autumn there's going to be a newer collection which I would want to buy, so yeah, I just bought 4 papers and the chipboard, and I'm going to use that to scrapbook some autumn pictures that I plan to take these days. Here in Spain, it's still pretty hot, but the trees are changing colors, so autumn's in the air, and I love it. It's probably my favorite season in the year because I just love the colors and I love how the days start changing, and yeah. Well, that's it from me for today. I'm going to leave some pictures so you see the pages a bit more in detail. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be back very soon with more. Bye!